Hey class, Daniel Johnson here, going over my vlog for Module 7. Starting off with what I learned about globalization and the discussion that took place. I learned a lot. The vision of globalization is not the reality of it. It seems like the driving force behind globalization focuses on international collaboration and health of the planet. I think while this is a good idea, there's a lot of global regulations that need to be put in place before this could actually ever even think about taking effect. Currently, there's nothing but exploitation of foreign resources and cheap foreign labor, which ultimately does nothing but bring down the working man while investing more into the rich. As far as the free trade application, I don't think it's happening the way it's envisioned. It isn't reducing barriers such as value added tax or tariffs. The facts of it is the more established countries are adding more restrictive export import measures. My current impression is that while less established countries are benefiting from globalization, there is no actual push for true equality because no prosperous nation is going to hand over power in the name of equality. It just won't happen. Moving on to what must domestic organizations consider when exploring the possibilities of becoming multinational. Domestic organizations need to consider a variety of things. You need to have complete buy-in from your organization. You need to have a long-term business plan, as entering the foreign markets can take time. It's going to take years to see any investment have any kind of returns. You need to understand the foreign market you are entering and the culture around it so you can target your audience and know what you want to sell or what you want to be good at. And lastly, you need to travel and become familiar with the lay of the land. You are trying to expand into a land that you're not familiar with, so it's not enough to have people on ground there. You need to go yourself. You need to understand the culture you're getting involved with. What would you still like to learn about the globalization? I'm globalization out at this point. Um, I don't necessarily want to learn anything further about globalization. It was a lot to absorb, and I really just want to observe what I've researched and form my own thoughts now that I have the knowledge and come up with opinions on what I see. I do wish I could see a snapshot of like 20 years from now and see if globalization is actually a thing and actually um, is as envisioned. I think that'd be interesting. Thank you for listening. Have a good evening.